Got a coolant leak on your Ram ProMaster? Here's what to look for. So 9 times out of 10 from experience, it's almost always going to be this coolant reservoir right here. And as you can see, I already replaced this one, but the most common failure point is at this bottom bung, and they usually get cracked. So when they start getting old, you get discoloration through all the heat cycles of the engine. This plastic becomes brittle. It's a pretty cheap part and a pretty easy job to do. So if you want to check yours to make sure it's not leaking, or it is leaking, you can just get an inspection mirror. You can pop this hose off right here and just look under there to see if the housing's cracked. Usually there'll be a lot of dried coolant residue there. This job's probably only a 1 or a 2 out of 10 on the wrench scale. It only takes 1 13mm to remove the housing and just removal of the hose clamps. I like to use Lisle's pocket pry bar to remove them, and if you want to reuse them, you can actually use this tool here to recrimp them on, or you can just use a standard hose clamp. After you finish up and you get it installed, you're going to want to grab your Mopar coolant and fill it to the max line here. It's going to bubble and go down a little bit over and over until it fills the engine and fills the radiator all the way up. Once it's done bubbling, you can top it off back to the max line, and then you should be good to go. Thanks for watching.